Okay, so this is going to be my video review for the Fodera base copy that I got from China. It arrived Friday. It took 10 days, well 11 days shipping. Well, 6 of that it spent in Coventry waiting to get through customs. It was a month building it. Changed a couple of things from the spec on the website. Only saying I didn't want the Fodera copy logo, and that I wanted dot inlays instead of block inlays, which to be honest look rubbish. I don't even know why they would put block inlays on it. The decal looks pretty good. It's like a pearl sort of thing. I was expecting just a boring old white vinyl decal or something, but it's actually like a pearl effect, which is pretty nice. The base, all in all, is pretty good. There's a few naff spots. There's a bit of, it looks like with the lacquer just under the end of the neck, they've like paintbrushed it or something, because there's like little brush strokes that go across. You can't really see that unless you catch it in the light. The neck join is pretty rough. There's also, they've tried to fill that fret end there, it looks like just wood filler. That's the neck join that side. And that's the neck join the other side. There's also some, I can't see it, they've taken a bit too much of the fretboard away down there. But that's okay. There's a few ripples in the neck where it's not 100% smooth and they've just lacquered over it. Most of those are just at the top there, but you can't really feel it when you're playing it, only when you run your hand along like that. What else have I've done so far? Liminal the neck because it was dry as a bone. It's got the same strings on it, which isn't too bad actually. Took the springs out from the pickups because they were sitting crooked. They were like, can you see the neck bridge one? They were like that. I couldn't get them straight, so I just took them out and put foam in instead. Seems to have done the trick. The saddle's quite high. Even to get a low action, they're pretty high. So. It's okay, it's playable. The electronics are a heap of crap. The bridge pickup's got noise on the coil, which is the sort of noise you usually get if you tap a screwdriver on the magnetic parts of the pickup. Hardly anything on the neck. Loads of noise there. The preamp is pretty pants. It's got hardly any volume at all compared to other basses, even passive basses. We've got a volume, a blend, treble, middle and a bass in a strange layout, which I don't really get, but for some reason they've done it that way. It was never that way in the pictures. They were pretty, you know, one there, one there, one there, one there. It was all spaced out nicely, not sporadically like this. That's pretty. I mean, the gap there is rubbish, to be honest. But I'm looking to replace it. I might even get it so maybe I can get bass, middle, treble, and a selector or something, just so the gap's not so important. Let me give you some tone sounds. Start on the bridge pickup. Everything full whack. Going through the mark bass. What's that, flat EQ? You can hear that clip when I'm playing, it's pretty annoying. I was a bit worried about how close the pickup was to the bridge, but I actually quite like the tone of it. High frets making fret buzz. Intonation's pretty good on it. I haven't had to adjust it at all yet. Seems to stay in tune even though the tuners aren't great. Take a while turning it to get it to where it's meant to be, but then once it's there it doesn't seem to move. The nut's cut okay. It's not the best nut in the world. Does the job. Let's give you the both pickups equal blend of both. See more of those. Now the neck pickup on its own. Go back to middle and I'll play with the tone. So that's everything full up. Let's take the bass out. Bass in the middle. Let's take the treble out. Take some of the mid out, take all the mid out. Back to the indent. Pull up again. It's really hard to slap bass because there's hardly any access to get where you think you can go. It's a bit dodgy. The volume doesn't go even though the control's all the way down. Interesting. Anyway, I'd say a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Just a few little things, but all in all, better than a lot of people have had from China. I would definitely recommend getting hold of one. If you can't afford a Fodera, it's a similar style bass for a minuscule amount of the price. Pickup holes are wide, are routed pretty large, not particularly well. Jack sockets, a bit naff, but all in all pretty good. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Cheers, guys.